Yeah, with the buff to Dragon of the Moon in this week's over the air update, I wanted to revisit a pretty fun deck idea we play from time to time, which is this Giga Brain reconnaissance deck, where basically every card gives you information about your opponent or the game state. In fact, this deck got another pretty recent buff with Iceman. Now that Iceman shows you what card he increases the cost of, this is another way to get information. And of course, Dragon of the Moon tells us how many even cost cards are in our opponent's hand, which honestly isn't usually that impactful. It's still kind of hard to guess, but like theoretically, if they had some crazy important 6 cost card and you saw that this hit for, 0 from your opponent, you'd be like, oh, they don't have their Aurora or Spectrum or whatever. In reality, that never happens, but in theory, anyway, this gives you some more information. Also, I think he's a solid card now at 3-4. On top of that, of course, just lots of cards that show us our opponent's stuff or take it in one way or another. Leader to just, be the biggest brain of all, literally, and just, copy our opponent's card. Although, honestly, really hard to make this work in the current meta. There's not usually like big power dumps happening on the final turn. Classics like Uatu and Daredevil giving us some more game state information as well. And you've got yourself here a really fun deck where sometimes you can just sneak your way into victories, by sometimes taking something cool of your opponents or occasionally making some big reads or big plays off some of the more random stuff like Gladiator or Zemo. Now, that said, I just want to warn you, of course, this is not actually a good deck. I went 8-9 with this one, which is, a losing record, a 47% win rate. Frankly, it's just everybody on Earth is playing Shulao right now, and this deck's not particularly helpful against Shulao decks. It's not disruptive or countering in any way. So, playing a more fun, aligned kind of meme theme deck like this one, it's going to struggle in a Shulao world. But frankly, going 8-9 isn't the worst compared to some of the crazy high-powered stuff out there right now, where Shulao is basically every single deck in the meta. So, I'm not upset with an 8-9 run. I, shouldn't play this one to climb with. But if you're looking for something fun and goofy and silly, maybe an excuse to play Dragon of the Moon in a little bit of a different look as well, then this deck could serve you there. Or if you're just looking for a fun video to watch, this is exactly what this deck provides. You're going to see a fun video here. So that said, enjoy this Giga Brain deck. Live, love, snap. These titles, dude. Right. Strange Academy, Brooklyn Bridge, and Dream Dimension. All 3 drops for me. Am I a surfer deck? It's funny. It's like 1s and 2s, 3 of each, 5 3 drops, and a random 6. Like, what is this curve? A very strangely constructed deck. Also not a very good deck, of course. Consequence of that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of this really matters too much here. I think we just go maybe Dragon. I don't know. I mean, clearly looks like a Shulao deck, which is going to be pretty impossible to beat. I mean, maybe Dream Dimension throws them off enough. Maybe if I felt like I had some Iceman disruption or something. Maybe I hit the Shulao with Spider Ham, I guess. There's a few possibilities here that could help. It definitely feels like, doing these fun experimental decks today, like in the Shulao world, it's very challenging, right? It's real tough. Let's just do Zemo first. I don't know. Just learn a little bit. Next turn, maybe we find something to go with Cable. I was looking at Untapped, man. Like, obviously new Shulao is good. Told you that before he even came out. He's going to be nuts. But dude, like, it is great. Post Infinite, since the most recent patch on Untapped, 3 of the top 4 decks are Shulao. 5 of the top 6. 6 of the top 7 decks are Shulao. I mean, it's just 7 of the top 9. No, excuse me, 9 of the top 10. 8 of the top 10. I mean, 8 of the top 10 decks are Shulao. And it's like, it's not just one kind of package either. There's a lot of like Scarlet Spider stuff, but then there's like werewolf stuff. There's Annihilus stuff. There's move stuff. It's just like he's going everywhere, That's what makes it kind of crazy. Yeah, let's just play more cards, of course. Uatu getting buffed up is pretty nice. I'm going to try to dodge the Lasher, but Strange Academy is going to make that kind of impossible, right? Oh, Comertage. Interesting. Oh, I forgot to activate my spider ham. Oh, you idiot. Or no, I did activate him. What did he turn it? What got pigged? Why don't I remember seeing it? Was it an Elsa? No, Elsa's on board. What did I pig, dude? I didn't even look. I was talking about Idiot Lau. Shoe Idiot. Do you cable? 4 cards in deck. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, right? Like, what's the point? Gladiator, I wonder if it even hits is another thing, but like, maybe that's okay. You don't really care. Does getting cheap, good cards from their hand really help me? Or would I rather... I mean, they're more buffed than cable cards, I guess, so... Gladiator's just points, but you kind of hate playing points in a Lasher. I mean, I'm going to get some random points distributed here, too. Hopefully not 2 power. Oh, bro. Oh, I actually hit Shula. I didn't even see it. I was like, I'm a genius. I was talking about how annoying Shula is, and I didn't even see that I hit it. That's actually incredible. Don't lock me out left in a terrible spot. Or maybe do so I can win mid and right. I don't know. Maybe do, actually. They have to put points left, maybe, or no, they don't, because Lasher... they're at 11. Oh, Lasher takes me to 14, so they do have to put some points in. Yeah. Do I trust 9 mid? I mean, I know they have an 8 power pig, so maybe they just play their 8 power pig right and a Kitty Pride left. There's no bonus energy. I mean, maybe, yeah. Does that hold? They have to play a card left. Kitty Pride into Shula would be my biggest expected play from them. The fact that they don't have the buffs on it, you know. Kitty was 6, right? Not 9 or more, right? Like if they double play mid, they don't win left. We decided Lasher's not enough. So it like the fact that my Shula is bigger than theirs. Nice! We did it! We beat the Tyrant! I didn't even see it happening. I love it. You're not a dragon. You're a stupid pig. You're a stupid pig. But yeah, Shula obviously has to get nerfed. It's crazy. I don't think we've ever seen a card that's like playing across so many archetypes that's this pervasive at the top of the meta. All right, Uatu, what do you got for us? Oh my god, Zombie Galacti. Okay. Luke's Bar, that'd be good to get out ahead of. Turn 4 destroying, like, that's fine, whatever. Let's make their Zombie Galacti life hard somehow. We could steal their Zombie Galacti, but why? Zemo could steal some cards. Gwynpool being expensive. Okay, Mirage probably doesn't give us anything good, but maybe we just win right for free here, assuming they don't get a card down this turn, right? They get a card down this turn, right? We're cooked. Ah, nice. Oh, well, there's also Strange Academy. Oh, no, I need to be able to turn that off somehow, but I doubt that I can. Deafening Chord on Adam Warlock, is that useful? I don't know. Let's go Gladiator first. They're playing right. What is this? Gonna be some kind of buff card? Something. Oh! I destroyed the Zombie Galacti! That's it! That's all we need! Oh, their deck's just full of garbage now. Their deck's just full of a bunch of 7/5s. It's just over. It's just one card is over. Yes! Their deck's just all 7/5s, right? Like they probably have 3 to 5 real cards, right? We know they have some skills, so this might be the skills-based version of the deck. I mean, I guess, yeah, insane hit, dude, insane hit. It's just one-shot the game like that. Beautiful snipes. Avengers, Bar Sinister, and Kunlun. I mean, like, there's some really funny stuff with, like, Bar Sinister, Cable, or Dragon of the Moon, actually, Bar Sinister as well, depending on their hand, right? Like, you just don't know. Oh, dude, that'd be really fun, though. Dude, do I do it? I don't know, dude. It's really funny if their hand is all even cost cards, or if there's, like, an important... Oh! Oh! Oh, that's gonna at least give me tons of points. I have 3 even cost cards, so I gain 3 per loop from me. That makes this 7. Bro, it's no way this is right, but it's really funny. I don't care. It's the funny choice. That might be a 4 cost card or 6 cost card. Hey, 10's pretty big, dude. Let's go. The second rounds here are really nice. 16, 16. And if there's anything in their hand, just got absolutely just blown up too, right? Copycat Hydra Bob. That's kind of cool for Kunlun, I guess. Do you maybe go White Queen though first, just to Yeah, just to get some stuff, like to learn, right? I don't think you try to beat the Iron Patriot because there's a good chance it's like nerfed into oblivion anyway. You know. Ronin! Yeah, that makes sense. Their Ronin is always gonna. Ooh, Negasonic. Means that it's gonna be hard to get a point there on the final turn. I mean, the Ronin is currently very big for the record. It's still 7. Their hand is also very full. Does their Ronin Iron Lad? Okay, I need to be able to dump some cards next turn, dog. Copycat Iceman will do that. I just need to make sure their Ronins don't win mid, basically, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, their Ronin can't win mid. Grandmaster's pretty dead. That's good news. So their Ronin, I'm gonna, like, hopefully I draw, like, Spider Ham here. I can just throw away. Leader won't. Leader's not good. Leader doesn't do anything. Yeah, nice! We were gonna go down to 4 cards in hand as far as we know. And if they play a Ronin, they're not playing, like, a Maximus or anything, right? Either way, a great win, dude. Dragon of the Moon was cool. I'm curious what was in their hand and how debuffed it was. Like, we didn't get to... I mean, we see the Negasonic was only 1 point, so that's cool. But beyond that, we don't really know, like, what the Iron Patriot was or whatever. But that's kind of a sick... that's kind of a sick play. America Chavez. Okay. Might be... Oh, it wasn't Zombie Galacti, was it? I don't know then. Hermitage. Ooh, that's a cool Dragon of the Moon card. Yeah, we go Daredevil right. That would actually be a good Dragon of the Moon hit too. Decent Chavez hit, decent White Queen hit, yeah. So far, so good on Astral Plane. Daredevil can kind of go wherever. The right is also fine. You know what? Cabled Hermitage is pretty cool too, though, man. Maybe we just melt their deck a little bit. Having more cards in hand generally too for Dragon of the Moon just seems better to me. I don't know. Is this end of turn? Yeah, after this turn. That means if I play Dragon of the Moon, I don't hit it right. Well, let's see what we get off Cable first, I guess, right? Because it would be pretty sweet to rip a Dragon of the Moon. My hand's gonna be so full, it's pretty unlikely. You might just decide to play on curve anyway and just let the cards fall where they will on the Astral. Hey, bro! What is this? Oh my goodness, we are now the Silver Surfer Enjoyer. My god. Also, like, I guess this actually is not going to hit much if I look, because dude, now do we just rip their whole deck basically? I mean, I'm gonna get some points here off Surfer anyway. I do want to leave a Surfer here, like one spot though is the problem, right? Because you want to go Surfer Hermitage probably. But it's so fun to steal all their cards, man. Like, it's so fun to steal all their cards. I want to steal all their cards. It's way more fun. It's way more fun to steal all their cards. They have 4 in deck. I'd take 2. I mean, I guess they still have enough to win the game is the problem, right? That's the issue, is that it, like, they still win the game probably. So let's just do, I don't know. Let's just do Baron Zemo. We'll just steal 1 card instead of all the cards. As fun as it would be. Hey, we got the actual Chavez. Okay. We could do our Chavez mid still. That's pretty sweet. Hey, Surfer hit. So they know I have their Surfer now. They weren't sure if it was still in deck or not. That's going to give them a lot of data. They should probably turn off the Hermitage, right? We'll go Copycat and Iceman. We save 1 spot for Surfer. You could actually go Maverick next turn and then like Surfer... let the Maverick get buffed, hit the button on it, and then, you know, play the last card. As long as you play that Maverick on 5, or it gets ripped into Grand Central or whatever. The opponent, oh, they got a skill, I guess, on Astral Plane. I don't remember even what happened now. I'm losing my mind. Brood goes to 4, and Carter goes to 4, and the opponent goes home. They're like, nah, dude, I'm done with this garbage. This game went so bad for them. This ended up being more of a disruption game than than anything else. Yeah, man. I mean, I get it. I think it was gonna be hard for us to lose. I think we just played, like we said, Maverick right, maybe Daredevil right as well. Let something roll left. It's gonna be a 3-drop always, actually, I guess, unless we draw, you know, top deck and it hits. Then you just, like we said, Surfer mid, that buffs Maverick for 4. Then you push the Maverick button and your last card reveals buffed by Maverick, maybe Dragon or White Queen or whatever. It was going to be almost impossible to lose this game given what the opponent had access to, right? They had almost nothing. That was fun. mosh pit. I can't wait to edit these sound effects out of the video for 45 years. Yeah, we'll just load that up. That's fine. Uatu and Mirage farming some early points to give us a head start. If the opponent doesn't play, I mean, they'll probably play their Wild Child there next turn, right? Oh, well, no, they don't have Wild Child. That's the bottom of their deck, bro. What am I saying? Hey, we play Dragon of the Moon there. Perhaps makes this a little more disruptive. Like if they have a Shadow King or a Gambit. Gambit definitely seems likely. Like you know, putting more points at risk, basically, but I think it's okay. Maybe we just go, do we just go Copycat? Maybe you just go Copycat. I don't know. I'm less likely to get upside. It does show them that they don't have their Wild Child, but how likely is that to matter? They just play a Hood? Okay, didn't even go like left or anything. It must be planning to destroy it. Makes sense, I guess. Dragon of the Moon hits 2 cards for me, so it's at least 6 points. Hopefully hits a couple things for them. We're farming up left. Zemo will probably just go mid. Mirage, I mean, currently actually is a demon. It would be pretty sweet, but I'm going to try to play a little more on curve. Maybe we catch it next turn if we hit a cheap card. Might be better. Uncle Ben and Demon, they played the Demon, so Mirage is bad again. Yeah, let's win mid hard. I don't know. There's probably some cheap destroy garbage. Hopefully I don't. Oh, maybe if I hit like a Carnage or something, I got to be careful. I don't know. Maybe that's just too risky, right? I don't know. Maybe that's too risky. Maybe do this here to hit their Carnage or like Venom. I guess wouldn't be too helpful, but like a Carnage here would be nuts. Let's do it. Let's rip it. Let's rip it. Rip it. Give me that. Give me that Carnage. Hey, I'm a genius. Actual legitimate genius here, dude. Unbelievable plays. No, not leader. I need him. No, I need to be able to match like a big null or something. Proxima, dude. What? Insane hit. Insane hit. Ah, crap. I don't know if Mirage gives me anything good enough. I mean, their hand is pretty small. I don't even know what they have in their deck, really. Like, Null's probably not really in their deck, right? But Blade. Oh, shoot. That's my last card, boss. Mirage plus top deck is going to be enough. Marrow, kind of useless. Phantomac, I mean, currently right has nothing, but I'm going to get priority, so. They are locked in mid, though. Oh, and I just have a lead. Oh, that probably means if they go -4 off Phantomax, which I guess, is this even... They did have a Carnage destroyed, but anyway, I could just play Marrow mid. Like, this would go -4. We just net the 4 back to be safe in case they play a discard card and then just slam a Spider Ham right, you know, to slightly cover that. Cool, dude. They really got locked in mid, which made this game super, super tough for them. Otherwise, they probably would have been okay to contest. Shadowland, Big House, and Leche Guia. Yeah, none of those are remotely interesting for us. I mean, Leche Guia avoiding it would be cool. If that were over on the right, it would be pretty sweet. Hey, shoot out a 6 is pretty sweet. Okay. That means I can grab it off the White Queen if I want to, but do I want to? I don't know. That means this banishes, right? I think it does it banish? I don't know. It copied us. The text no longer says banish. The text used to say and banish this. Since it doesn't say it anymore, I don't know. I actually have no idea. Does anybody know? I don't know, guys. I may never know. You play Zemo mid, or do you just play like White Queen copycat mid? Maybe you play Zemo right. White Queen's gonna give us that Shulao pretty much always. I don't actually, I mean, right now, you know, we don't even have, it's not even one single turn active yet. Here's their first active Shulao turn. Another Spider-Ham. That's from my cable. Jeez. +0 right now. Dragon of the Moon or Zemo? I mean, I guess for now you go, maybe you go Dragon of the Moon mid, because that's like the biggest card you can get there, right? I don't guess I want to play the Leche Guia yet, because it would be really nice to get a good... Well, I don't know. If I draw Leader or Gladiator, I can't play both. Maybe I do want to put some rocks in the deck just to make it more likely I get a Shulao turn next turn as well, right? Because then you can go Zemo, Zemo plus rock. Like even worse case, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like a rock's fine actually. Copycat, that's fine. Cosmo here, we got around, thank God. Polymorph on Ninja's insanely good. Oh, insanely good, man. Really strong. Hey, Cable's the perfect hit, actually. Nice. Okay, even better than a rock. But you know, basically, I increased my odds of hitting a 2-card turn by shuffling rocks into the deck, because I had a like 3 out of 5, 3 cards that gave me a 2-card turn out of 5 draws. So instead, I went to a 6 out of 8. Right, went from 60% to 75% chance to have a Shulao play. There's their Scarlet Spider as the trail. So that is still going to get pretty big on the Shulao, even if it's just a solo Shulao. I do have priority, so Zemo here comes in before the rocks. Do I want to buff right or left? Maybe right, so put Cable last. And then decide where Shulao goes, I guess. Depending on Zemo's rolls, maybe. Agony. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Nico... First of all, is Thunderbolt's power. Oh, so bad for us, dude. Like, it's kind of bad for them too because of the Scarlet Spider copy, but they don't really care because. So Shulao for them kind of has to go left or right. But mine's only like +6, right? Yeah, that's right. Because if theirs is like 12, so theirs is gonna go to 14. If that goes mid, they win. If it goes left, they still win because they're at They could go Shulao right and force this mid as well. Like, that's a win. Either way they do this, they just win, you know? Like, it's crazy. Like, disrupting the Shulao didn't help. Stealing a Shulao doesn't help. It's just, like, it's 100% win for them. I'm just going to lose cubes if I stay. Like, we know it's a solved game. I mean, I'm gaining 6 here, but it only goes to 8. If I do this, do I beat Shulao right and Shulao left? No, there's no, I literally cannot win. It's crazy. It's just solved. It's tough, man. Tough. Even with all the disruption and silliness, it just doesn't always get there, you know? All right, Pet Mansion and Subterranea. Yeah, Pet Mansion's fine. We don't care, whatever. Subterranea, I mean, yeah, it's good for Gladiator, I guess. Does Daredevil really want to go there? It doesn't really matter. Sam Cap. Okay. Pet Mansion, yeah, we'll just rip Gladiator. It's fine. It's very likely to hit a rock at this stage. What's this? Rock, yeah. Great. I love that the rock's the bottom card of their deck, too. Well, that's useless. Thanks. I guess a 3/5's okay, but probably not really excited. Now, this will hit something big. What do you want to bet? Good hit, actually. Okay. Denying Batman an opportunity. Means they're more likely to find rocks, too, potentially. Stomper is big and scary, though. This probably just hits a rock, man. Let's find some good cards. I don't know. Normally I like spread out my power more, but I'm worried about Stomper, obviously. I don't know. Figure it out. I don't have any disruption to this, so hopefully they just don't move it a bunch. But Hellion, okay. Ghost Rider denied. Are they gonna play Hellion here? Honestly, that's fine. I mean, sewer system's a terrible spot to be at, but let's see what Daredevil has to say. We probably go Copycat Cable just because it's a better power distribution and more total power. Hellion, I don't know. It does let you move stuff out of sewer system, which is pretty cool. Like if you went Hellion right, you could bail out your little cards. But I hate not having the cable first. I want to get some data. Oh, Cosmo. We do have priority, so we can't get around a Cosmo. Miles and Ghost Spider, which is really a pig, so that doesn't move anything. We have 16, they're at 10, 13. If I move 5 more over, I'm at 21 to 13. I mean, you don't really expect Stomper to gain that much more because they're kind of light on cards. They might also have some rocks. I think I'm going to do the Hellion. Since I have priority here, it's getting ahead of the Cosmo. It's pretty nice. Mids, you know, kind of in a weak spot right now. So there could also be an argument to like move a card and give up mid. Does this count? God, I'm drawing like an idiot though. Look at that. Maybe we do something like this actually. Just hard lock in mid. Or excuse me, right, and then just play left. Yeah, they must have had a lot of rocks in hand. Yeah, the 3 cards in hand. We know one's a Hellion, which is not very good here because this doesn't have a ton of flexibility. It's like, what could the other 2 cards really? I mean, maybe 2 rocks, right? That's what we got. We know 1 rock was at the bottom of their deck, but beyond that, yeah, clunky game for everybody here, really. We do know we pulled 1 non-rock card out of their deck. Shield didn't really help them ever here. Going left, no points. We're abandoning mid, so going right, useless, right? I mean, I guess it buffs Stomper if you go left with it, but it doesn't help on anything else. Stomper was probably going to gain 1 or 2 more. If they did just rip Hellion right, we were going to be at like 21 and 3 is 24. They ripped Hellion right, they'd be at 22. If they move Shield, they'd be at 23. So I can't claim to have done that math, but we would have been up by 1 point. I can't claim that math, but we would have been up 1 point. Yeah. Not bad, dude. Not bad. Fisk Tower. Oh, 7th Cosmos and your island. So unfortunately, none of those matter. Let's just see what this turns into. Dante Thunderstone. Is that a reference to something? That name just sounds epic. Dante Thunderstone from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've watched every episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine twice, and I don't remember the name Dante Thunderstone being used for that particular character. That's funny. I've never been that guy. Like I've encountered that guy in real life a lot of the times where like they'll quote movies and things to you, and it's like they think you're gonna know all the quotes and all the references and stuff, and it's like and they're like, you haven't seen that, and I'm like, no, I've seen it 3 times. I just don't remember every single detail of every show I've seen, right? I just can't remember all the quotes and references, man. It's funny seeing it happen live. I'm sure you guys have encountered the same. Oh, dude, nice hit. Deny the Shulau. Let's go. It wasn't really our plan here, but I'll take it. Stardust? Does that mess with a Victoria hand deck at all? I don't know if it does or not. Do I go Merlin over Mirage? You go Mirage, right? Like Dream Dimension, I don't know. It's going to be hard to Merlin anyway. Leader might be good, honestly. Like a leader left. I don't know. Wiccan's definitely annoying. Got a 5-point lead left, but you kind of expect speed to make it bigger. Oh. Well, that's hilarious. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. All right. It's definitely Ham plus Mirage. No question. Maybe we get like a demon or something instead. That'd be sick. I mean, 7 power leader definitely feels a bit better. So that is Iron Patriot plus Mirage. So their Mirage is going to give them... Well, I have priority, so it doesn't matter. I'm still going to take... Well, we don't know what we're getting from them, actually. They have 2 cards in hand. We just don't know. I mean, we're going to learn something, I guess. Do I contest right? 7 to 6, I guess, is a slightly better spot to be in, yeah? Gives you a bit more flexibility. Mirage hits Hawkeye. Again, not actually that helpful. They actually get either a Merlin or a Hawkeye back. If they get a 7 power Hawkeye, though, that's pretty good. The problem with leader for me is like, do I match left, you know? Maybe I do. Because you don't know which card's going to be the big card, you know? Like, is it going to be the card left? Is it going to be right? I don't know. It's a Patriot card left. Hey? Hey! Surely this holds then. How do they win right? There's no way. How do you win right? There's no way. There's a slightly bigger because of Victoria hand, but we're ahead enough that it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Oh, no! It's that stupid freaking Hawkeye! Is it 15? God dang, what a loss, dude. What a freaking loss, dude. If leader went mid, we win the game. All right, Kunlun and Xandar. No real advantage to getting ahead here anywhere, I don't think. Spider-Ham into Iceman to disrupt and learn. This appears to be a Wiccan deck. I haven't seen a Wiccan deck in a minute, actually, I guess. I feel like it kind of makes sense with Shulao, but you're probably only playing one card per turn most of those early turns, right? Let's like go over here so we're not clogging up too much space. Use Clintar to condense down a little bit. So Spider Ham, actually, you probably want to, well, I don't know if it matters on Iceman and Spider Ham ordering, does it? Iron Patriot, maybe Baron Zemo catches up there. Mirage denied. Thing up to 6 is actually probably pretty relevant, yeah. Galactus first steps hitting mid. Would sure be nice to beat that. I think Zemo's is probably a better grab than Gladiator usually, because these decks don't run like a lot of 1s. They do have a lot of 2s. We may have like a Merlin or something that's not that strong, but at least it'd be a good card. And of course Xandor's giving us a boost anyway. Hey, it's why are they so mad? I don't understand why they're so mad. Just because they didn't win this? They only have 9. I'm stunned that the Merlin grab felt like they just... I don't know. I'm trying to think about why they're mad about this. Like, what is this card? We didn't disrupt Wiccan in any way. Is it just because we won on the Iron Patriot or denied the Galactus first steps? I don't understand. I think they're still in a great position from our perspective. Like, I don't feel like we're in a winning position. Kunlun, is that the featured location? I feel like I've seen it like 8 times already. Hey, we're pretty good at TVA, I would say. We have a lot of early tempo. Like, this is good. This is great. Nico is plus power. That's pretty good tempo play too. X23 slowed down a little. Probably not super impactful in a TVA game, to be honest. Savage Land could be amazing for them for like a Carnage or something, right? Do we go Mirage because it's a better card for the future, or do we? Probably. I still have some energy to play all this stuff. Okay, the X23 just got played on curve. I don't think we were too disruptive then. Hey, Venom. Okay, pretty big Venom. I think you still go Zemo first, right? Dragon of the Moon is too unreliable. We don't know. Might only be 5-6 points. Let's go Zemo. If it hits Carnage, though, you're like really heartbroken, right? Maybe you just go Zemo mid, so if it hits Carnage, you get some free points. Because Carnage seems pretty likely. Oh, not that likely, apparently. So we know it's not Venom or Carnage. Could be a Deathlock. Maybe more likely to be like a Deadpool or something, which would make me much sadder that we're locked in mid. Moira's at least 2 points, so that's solid. So now it's just about point distribution here. Do you like 4 and 2 better? Probably. Yeah. 5 and 2 is like technically enough as well, but it's... I don't know. 5 and 2. I think this is fine, right? This should be okay. The opponent's just gonna have to play one spot generally, so as long as we flip a couple. Oh, bro, that is really gonna wreak some chaos here. We win a tiebreaker. We're fine. Okay, dude, absolutely wreaking some havoc there. Yeah. I don't know, our like sneaky cards here I don't know. Zemo, I don't know, maybe Zemo wasn't actually as right as I thought he was, but it was just the most power we were gonna get probably, right? Oh, I didn't get the fist bump. Sorry, opponent.